What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Max Coverage TV. It is February 15th, 2024, Thursday. We already 2 days into spring training. Pitchers and catchers reported yesterday. I was busy yesterday. I could not go live, but we are here. We are live. And if you're watching on the replay, drop me a comment down below. What are your most exciting things that you're looking into or looking forward to this season for the New York Yankees? Because we have a couple of injuries to report already. I know. 2 days into this thing, 2 days into camp, and people are already hurt. The Yankees made another trade. We'll break down Clayton Andrews because I could not do it yesterday. The Yankees have signed back Lou Trevino. If you don't remember him, he's the bullpen arm that we got in the Frankie Montas trade. He missed pretty much all year last season. We brought him back on essentially a 2-year contract because he won't be able to pitch maybe until like August, September. He had Tommy John surgery in May. So I don't know how much we're going to see Lou Trevino, but we have a club option for next year for him. We're just going to be talking about everything. We have some clips to share with, the guys working out today. All that good stuff. Let's get the roll call in the building. We got a couple of people in the house. Smash that like button. If you are in this house, hit that doorbell. Ding dong. That's a like button if you didn't know. Aiden, Super Miguel Plus, John in the building. FJE, the Meach Man. Go Yankees. Dennis, how you doing? Daniel Berry, Sports Highlights. Artie. Val in New York. What's up, Val? Eating dinner and listening to Yankee Talk with you. Hey, that's my girl. What's up, Val? I know Val is ready, and thank you so much for that email, Val. That was very nice of you to do. I want to see the Yankees pound the Blue Jays. Yes, I do too, Dennis. I want to see them destroy the Blue Jays, bro. Oh, if I didn't, you better wake up. If that woke you up, you better wake up because we got some confetti being popped from my guy Daniel Berry Sports Highlights, gifting out some memberships. Appreciate you, bro. And Lonely Satellite. I think that's sister, if I'm not mistaken. I think she changed her name, but she's back on the squad. Rico in the building. Tommy John surgery requires 12 to 14 months. Trevino should be ready by July. He pitched to a 1.66 ERA. Yes, he did. He had a phenomenal year with us. When he was a part of this team, Lou Trevino was a very solid bullpen arm. So I'm happy about the signing. And the fact that we kind of got him on a 2-year contract is even better. What up, Kenneth? How you doing? Good afternoon to you as well. Good afternoon to you all. Laura in the building as well. Great minds think alike. Yes, they do, Dennis. And so let's break down some things. Let's talk about this trade first because, like I said, I could not go live yesterday, so I'm trying to catch up a little bit here with the news and stuff like that. But we have a new Yankee player. His name is Clayton Andrews, a lefty from the Milwaukee Brewers, in exchange for Joshua Cusada. To make the room on the 40-man roster, the Yankees have placed Scott Effross on the 60-day IL. That's the first bit of news that we saw yesterday. My guy with another gifted membership. And Lore, welcome back to the squad. And you are now eligible for this month's giveaway. Since spring training is here, I might be giving away a Yankee spring training hat. Just got this. This is the new hat that they just released. You know what I'm saying? Your boy always has to stay with the fresh hats on deck. So might be giving away one of these, maybe a shirt, something like that. For if you're a Yankee fan, if you're a member and you're a Yankee fan, if you win, I'll probably drop some of that for you. Kluber might be coming back. That can be a huge difference. I saw that, and it's like a special advisor. So it looks like it's Angelo. It looks like it's official now. Brian Hoke just tweeted out that the Yankees are in the early stages of bringing Corey Kluber on a special advisor. Okay. I mean, I can't really knock this move. I mean, hey, he just announced his retirement, but looks like the Yankees are trying to bring him in as a little, someone in somebody's ear. You know what I'm saying? So I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Good for Corey. Good for Corey Kluber. Go Sim. What's up, Brenda? I'm Max. 50 days until Yankees opening day. Can't say I'm going. I can't stay. I'm going out to dinner with my hobby shop for someone retired after 27 years. Have a great stream. Appreciate you, Brenda. You have a great night. Have a fun time. Thanks for stopping in and just saying hi. How do you think Clayton Andrews is going to do? All right, so let's break down Clayton Andrew. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. He's not going to wow you off your socks. I like to say that a lot because I like to be real with you. So I brought him up. I wanted to bring up his career because last year, if you look up, 2023, only 4 games pitched, 3.1 innings. You can't really take that 27 ERA. You look at that number right there. You're like, what in the world are we doing, right? You can't look at that from a 3-inning, output. So I broke down the minor league year that he had last year with the Nashville Sounds, the Milwaukee Brewers AAA team. And he went 6-0 with a 2.53 ERA in 48 games. Now, of course, AAA, MLB, two different, skill gaps there, but 57 innings pitched. He struck out 74, which that's a really good number. 74 strikeouts to 57 innings. That's really good, but the walks were kind of high. 31 walks, 1.23 whip. So, he's 27 years old, lefty. We'll see what he has. I'm sure we'll see him in spring, but the Yankees are, trading for another left-handed pitcher. 13 days till baseball. I think we got like 7 days till baseball. My brother said Kluber worked with Matt Blake, so he might help the young pitchers. I would assume so. Val, it'll probably be like the same role as like Andy Pettit had. I'm hearing a lot of chatter about Hyung Jim Ryu signing with the Yankees, coming off Tommy John surgery. He didn't pitch bad for Toronto the last 2 months of the season. Price range $8 million. I did hear a little bit of a chatter. Like I also heard that, Rico. I've also been hearing some rumors that he could be coming back. I'm not coming back, but like maybe possibly joining this squad. And I don't really like that guy as a pitcher. Hopefully he'll be back better, but I don't know. I'd much rather sign someone else than him. But I wanted to also talk about Jose Trevino because he is on the thumbnail for a reason. And it kind of sucks, man, that we're a day in and we already have Jose Trevino on the mend with a calf injury. So that's really bad news because they already announced he won't be able to play the first 2 the first 2 weeks of ball, which means he's going to be out until early March, mid-March. I know it could be worse, but it's a calf injury. You're not worried about him. He should be ready by opening day. But those calf injuries for catchers, they're different, man. You're using your calf more than any other position. So hopefully he'll be okay. He did do some light drills yesterday on the field. So it just sucks that he's already hurt because I really want him healthy this year. He had a calf strain a couple weeks ago and may miss the first couple spring training games. Okay, so looks like it's a minor injury, but just kind of frustrated that we already got some injury news. What's up, Mo Money? It looks like Monty is not going back to Texas. Bring him home. No draft pick or IFA comp to sign him. Big tax hit, though. Yeah, Cashman did. He literally just said that he could be signing some more pitchers. Let me bring up what post I saw with Cashman. Cashman basically was like, hey, yo, listen, they know my number. These agents, these guys know my number. So Cashman's saying that he's not done yet. I'm trying to bring it up. Yeah, so Brian Cashman on adding pitching. This is from the Yes Network. We're not pencils down by any means. So they're still working on something. Cashman also said the Yankees have not had any extension talks with Gleyber Torres, who is entering. I figured that. I figured that, but Cashman seems like he's ready to make some more moves. What's up, Miss Sydney's in the house? How you doing? Yeehaw, Miss Sydney. We have wall to wall catcher depth. We do have wall to wall catcher depth. That's for damn sure. I mean, even if Trevino misses, Ben Rortvet would, be shifted in playing more. But like I said, we probably won't. He'll be ready by opening day, hopefully. A pear shaped toot. That's a nice name. We are living in a hot dog and planting flowers. Thank you so much for that $2 donut. Thank you so much, Pear. You are the freaking pear, man. You know that? Yeehaw. We are so freaking close to spring training. We're here, bro. We're here. We're a week away until the Dodgers and the Padres play, and we are 9 days away until Yankee ball. So, but we're getting more stuff to talk about now. Cashman had his press conference. Aaron Boone had his yesterday. We saw Cole talk to the press a little bit. Garrett Cole, it's one of the reasons, in fact, probably the main reason why I'm here on winning a World Series. You're damn right. And he also said that we get injured too much as a group. We need to improve. So, hey, man, Garrett Cole is letting them know, like, we gotta get better. We gotta get better. I mean, you see Michael K's comments yesterday? For what, Aiden? I was listening to his show a little bit yesterday, but what comments are you talking about? Why did the Dodgers play in South Korea? I don't know. They're testing out this international market, kind of what the NFL be doing. That's a picture from today. Look at that Garrett Cole. You got Matt Blake behind him, looking like, what the hell did I just see? This man just threw some 97, 98 mile per hour fastball, probably. Let's go, man. That's the ace. That's the other ace that we know. The ace. I love that you were so excited about opening day that you already put up live play-by-play. Yeah, bro. That's my countdown, bro. That's my countdown. So, let's see. Let's bring up some stuff that Garrett Cole talked about. Let me bring up his press conference today. Unfortunately, I was at work when it all went down, but let's kind of run down his press conference together. If you missed it, damn, I got a lot of clips up here. So Stroman says some nice things about Cashman. I saw that too. Stroman said that Cashman's pretty much an awesome human being and stuff like that. So let's bring this up. Garrett Cole addresses the media as spring training begins in Tampa. Let's see what our Cy Young says.
To the right.
Hey, Garrett. Aaron made the comment the other day that you guys are hell-bent on winning a championship. After what happened last season, how would you describe the desire in that room, understanding you guys are just 2 days into 2024?
Yeah, I would say that there's a level of determination, that a level of focus that maybe has a little bit of an edge to it, and that's because the 82 and 80 is still pretty fresh in our mind, and so hopefully we've used it as motivation.
To the right. I hope so. I mean, this man looks like he's like scared to even talk to anybody with that clip. Come on, Garrett Cole. Let's get some emotion behind you. Come on now. Go out there and prepare to win a world championship. That's really at the top of the list for sure. I hope so, man.
You were telling us yesterday you have room for a second Cy Young Award on the wall, possibly. How much of a kind of motivating factor is that for you, or goal for you?
I mean, it's obviously a really special honor, and I'm very thankful to be able to represent the Yankees and my teammates this year and receiving that award. With that said, it's not on the goal list. It wasn't on the goal list any year. And so, that list and that process has produced some pretty good results. So I'll probably stick with that. And with that said, go out there and prepare to win a world championship. I mean, that's really at the top of the list for sure. So looking forward to having the opportunity to repeat some of that success from last year and build on it. But, with the main focus being bringing a championship back to New York.
That should be number one focus every time, bro. Garrett Cole discusses his cutter, the Yankees rotation, the goal to win a championship, and more. This is 4 minutes long, so hopefully he gives us something here. Come on, Cole.
You went to your cutter more often in the second half, and obviously it led to a lot of success. Why did you feel like that pitch was necessary, and how do you hope to refine it this offseason?
Yeah, so the inception of the pitch was just to try to give us another weapon on days where, maybe number one and number two weren't working great. And I had really worked on it for about a year, and including the first half of the season at that point, probably about just over a year or so on the pitch. I'm showing some flashes of it being consistent. But when you're calculating your probability and out there in terms of what your pitch selection is going to be, you're not often trying to get, when things are going well, you're not going to get beat on something that's not really sharp or something that's inconsistent that day. Now, with that said, at the second half, it started to pick up consistency, and it started to become really a viable pitch for us, both in terms of the ability to throw strikes and the ability to create the type of movement that we were looking for. And then the results spoke for itself. So it slowly moved up the chain. Certain days, especially, to where it was a number one or a number two weapon for the day. Coming into camp with it being at the same position as it was at the end of the year last year is exciting. This will probably be the first full year where I've thrown it from start to finish. So,
Eric in the middle.
Going that cutter.
Garrett, what are your thoughts on your rotation mates as it looks right now?
Yeah, I mean, so right on the surface, the top four guys are former All-Stars. Clark Schmidt having a career year last year, looking to build on a really solid innings build-up and a really solid body of work. The depth guys I'm not quite as familiar with, but obviously are highly regarded, and strike throwers, which are always welcome in the major leagues. So certainly excited to see what some of the young guys have to bring. It's always exciting when organizational guys make the next step. And certainly excited to see what the rest of the rotation and the top five guys can do. There's a lot of potential out there, and there's some hungry individuals for sure.
And then you mentioned a couple of times the lack of a championship. How much for you personally is that you see that as a hole on your career resume?
Well, I don't think that it was one of the reasons, in fact, probably the main reason why I'm here is that, the Yankees, the Steinbrenner family, and us as an organization, we set out to do that goal every single year, and they provide us with the opportunity to certainly accomplish that goal every single time. So, as a player,
Gotta get
you
it
don't take
done.
that for granted, and it's on the forefront of your mind every time you're preparing.
Gary.
Got to get it done.
Maybe it's a little too early in the
No.
spring to have noticed this yet, but have
No
you
excuse.
seen
You gotta
any
get it done.
changes or are there any changes you want
Oh,
to see
Jacob.
with how the team communicates analytics to the players?
I mean, I think that we want everybody to be comfortable in that situation. And I think that the more that we can communicate from both sides is going to help. It's something that honestly, I talked with Andy actually at length about, is just how ever evolving that kind of gray area on how the information gets there is. And we apply the same mindset to that as we do to everything else. We're always trying to get a little bit better. So, there's always just that extra margin of edge for improvement, certainly.
Was there anything in particular that you've recommended?
Not necessarily in particular. I'm just here to give feedback on what things are going on the ground and represent a perspective that hopefully is helpful.
You went to your cutter.
What up, Jacob? What's going on, Gabriel? Hopefully the Yankees do something this year. We got Metal Gaming. What's up, man? Hola, Miss Joyce is in the house. How you doing? Can't wait for the first game you stream. That's going to be in 10 days. That's going to be in 10 days. Hopefully 9 if I can get off work next Saturday for our first game, but probably will be working since it's at 1 o'clock. But Sunday, next Sunday, that is, I'll be here. What's up, Texas Repo Joe? I am very eager to see how Volpe will do in his sophomore year. I think he's going to do phenomenal, man. I think he's going to do phenomenal. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone because we got an update about MLB. Rob Manfred's going to be stepping down after his contract is up in 2029. We're going to have a new MLB commissioner, in case you didn't know. Richard, what's going on? After last year not contending, the Yankees get out of the gate lightning fast, never look back, get Soto extended, and bring home a championship. Richard, I hope you're right, bro. Hopefully we get out to a lightning fast start like we did in 2022, and we never did look back. We kind of fizzled out a little bit. We kind of fell off a little bit, but we stayed first place pretty much the whole season. We have to get Soto extended, but he's definitely going to test free agency first. Garrett Cole on Juan Soto. Let's see what he says about our star, Juan Soto.
Share battles with Juan Soto. What does it do for a team when you have him in your lineup?
Yeah, just a magnificent hitter, really.
Facts.
Best feel for the strike zone that I've ever come across. Man, is he going to be tough to deal with? He's just a combination of like creative player statistics and attributes at the plate. So, and having faced him and not really had not really had a ton of success, to be quite honest. Very thankful that I don't have to pitch against him, and very thankful that he's on our side, and excited to see what he can bring.
Share battles with
Cole seems like he's a little nervous when he talks to the press. Cole's not a talker. What up, Kenneth? How you doing, bro? How's it going, man? Garrett Cole on last season and injury prevention. We get injured too much as a group. We need to improve.
Jake.
Yes, we do. Yes, we damn do.
You mentioned the 82 and 80. I'm curious, now that you have a little bit of hindsight after last season, how do you evaluate what went wrong?
Well, I mean, certainly there was injuries that are outside of the normal realm of injuries that impacted us. With that said, we get injured too much as a group. Like, we need to improve. So, and then on the flip side, being hamstrung for a greater part of the year, there was a lot of grit showed to be able to. I mean, we have like a 30 some odd year, consecutive run of over 500, and when kind of the greater goals are kind of fading away, I think there was a little bit of a rallying factor around that. Like, we're not going to be the team regardless of the situation that we've been put in, to just cash it in at the end of the year. So we continue to push. So there's probably a little bit of an element of pride in that. With that said, it's like, obviously disaster was an appropriate word, but there was push all the way to the end. So when you're looking at the positives of it, I think you got to note that. When you're looking at the things out of your control, I think you got to note that. But at the same time, like, there's a lot of room for us to get better. So that's our main focus.
I just want to follow up on one thing. When you talk about injury prevention, what are aspects of that you and other players have control over when you talk about how that needs to improve?
Well, I mean, I think that by and large, like, you need to prepare in the off season well. I mean, this isn't how it used to be, even 10 years ago or so when I started, where, guys kind of would come into spring training and use spring training as a ramp up, and there's just a higher level of intensity much sooner. And so that forces the demand on the player to build the tank up, to build the capacity and the tolerance up in the off season. I mean, that's going to be your number one. That's going to be your number one goal. With that said, like, we play hard every day. There are no sleeper games in the AL East. I mean, when we come to town, the lights are on, and there's a high level of play, and with that, you expect things to come up, and you expect to have to manage some things. But from a personal standpoint, I can't speak to the other players. I mean, it's a focus of mine to be able to get out there for as many games as possible. And there's always little areas, where you can be improving. So I feel that there's probably been a little bit of an added focus, especially from just some of the conversations that I've had around here, that's been an area of attention for a lot of our players. And Aaron spoke about it this morning, that by and large, in just the first few days and the last few weeks that players have been around, we've really built a good foundation. So that's the first step, and probably the most important.
Yeah, I mean, health is always the number one thing with this team. Cole should. That was a funny thing you said, Rico. Cole should tell that idiot reporter, "Did you see who our outfielders were last year? What were you expecting? Also, who else besides myself pitched worth a damn?" I wanted Wheeler, but I am so glad we got Cole. He will go down as the best we had, better than Musina. Yeah, Cole's going to go down as one of our best pitchers ever. Garrett Cole is a freaking beast. I would say he is going to be a beast in 2024. I am happy we got him, and we are going to dominate the other 29 teams with help of Soto, a.k.a. a stud. What's up, Brandon? JJ Sports Coverage, a member for a month. Yankees are foundation, future outfielders. The Yankees are the foundation for the whole league, bro. That's what we are. Appreciate you, JJ. What's up, JJ? Let's see. Garrett Cole shares his thoughts on Marcus Stroman and what his addition means to the Yankees starting rotation.
Garrett, what are your thoughts on Marcus Stroman and what he can add to this pitching staff? He talked about you sharing information with him after watching him pitch in a text.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my first thoughts about Marcus is just how good of a pitcher he is, how great of a pitcher he is. I mean, I've had the pleasure of watching him. His craft is slightly different than mine, but as a fellow pitcher, it's still super fun to watch. He's always thinking out there, and he's one of the highest and fiercest competitors that we have in this game. His level of consistency throughout his career speaks for how good of a professional he is, and how talented he is. His look is a lot different than a lot of the guys that we have, which I think is important. Somebody in the middle of in the middle of the rotation there, or maybe even working towards the top if he needs to be. Pitching to contact, pitching to ground balls, keeping guys off balance is certainly different look than what Carlos, myself, and Nestor are really going to give you at the top. So, Clark has a little bit of the same characteristics in terms of being a sinker pitch, first. And so there's probably something to be gained there from Clark, working with, one of the true masters of the sinker that we have in this game. So I'm just really excited to have him aboard. Every time I've come across him, whether it's been on the field or in an all-star game, I've really enjoyed my time and my experiences with him, and sending text messages after you pitch is something that, everybody has to deal with on this team. So
there you go. There's a nice fun joke. There you go. What's up, Andrew? No, let's go. No. Anyone think Clevenger or Lorenzen would put us over the top, or just no, man? I wouldn't. No, Kenneth, I would not want Clevenger or Michael Lorenzen. Rockets lost. They're playing bad now, man. They're falling off. They lost to the Memphis Grizzlies last night. Cole loves Schmidt. He is like his personal coach. Yeah, it seems like that's his little brother or something like that. That's how it seems like their relationship is. Garrett Cole discusses DJ LeMahieu and Carlos Rodon and what they mean to the Yankee squad coming into the 2024 season.
Yesterday,
I mean, they're very important. So
Aaron Boone talked
I'm
about the
interested to see
importance
what
and
Cole says
how
here.
excited he is about DJ LeMahieu and how he's come into camp. Beyond the numbers, when DJ's going good, what impact does he have on this team?
I mean, he's just he's a quiet leader, right? And so he has just a ton of respect in the room. He shows up every day. He puts on just a stoic persona, whether he's feeling great or he's not feeling great, whether he's having success or he's not. His abilities at the front are at the front of the lineup are obviously well known. I mean, his on base percentage should float somewhere around 400. He obviously has tremendous opposite field ability and power, which plays really well in our stadium. But his veteran leadership and his gamesmanship also fits really well in that role as leadoff. His ability to communicate and see pitches, and then also drive in runs when the bottom half of the order is on base for him as well. He's just such a versatile player in that regard. So that's to see him thriving in the leadoff spot would be really good for the Yankees.
Andy, and then if you could pass it behind you, Andy.
Watching Rodon last year, it seemed like the stuff was pretty good for the most part. Even the results obviously weren't what he wanted. What are you expecting to see from him this season?
It's tough for me to say. I expect it's tough for me to say from a numbers perspective what I expect. I mean, I expect him to handle his business like a pro, like he is. I mean, he's a fierce competitor. He's coming in here ready to go. He's been down here for a while. That speaks to his dedication and his desire to improve on last year. I think we would all be thrilled if he could return back to that peak.
Oh, I know you would be thrilled, Cole.
With that said,
I know you would be thrilled, Cole.
A lot of games if he's just out there competing for us because he's just such a tremendous competitor and he wants the ball. So, those attributes are kind of what I most expect from him and what I've already seen so far.
I know damn well Cole would be ecstatic to see him do well, and that is Carlos Rodon we're talking about here. He needs him to. Cole can't do this on his own. He can't put the whole team on his back, man. What's up, Artie? Hit the ground running like 2022. I think they started 60-22. Yeah, I was saying, man, if we started the season off like that and we're not looking back, ooh-wee. Can't wait to see what this team ends like. What's up, John? Do you expect Rodon to flash the middle finger to fans when he gets rocked again? Tell him, Rico. Tell him, because we ain't going to let that happen again. Blowing kisses to the fans and stuff. Like, you want to sit there and do that to these fans? Come on now, Rodon. Rodon, he's looked good, supposedly. Like, people are saying that who's there now, like who's there watching the practices and stuff. They're saying Rodon, his fastball is hitting like mid-90s, high of like 97, 98. That's good news. Garrett Cole, I'm throwing 200-plus innings a year. I'm always trying to play more. I mean, damn, bro. How much you want to throw? 300? 300 pitches? Yeah, I mean, that was kind of a couple of clips from the interview, from the press conference. Here's Nestor Cortez with Meredith. He's been putting in work this offseason as he gets ready for the 2024 season. Let's see what Cortez has to say. And with that beautiful Meredith.
You have been putting in work this offseason. Take me through your schedule because you've been no stranger to this facility in Tampa.
Yeah, I've been coming here since before Christmas. Come on Sundays or Mondays, leave for the weekend, and I've done that since, like I said, before Christmas. So I've been here for 2 months and a half now.
Now, I know you expressed your frustration last year not being able to be on the field all the time. Have you changed anything about your routine to try to ensure that you stay healthy throughout the course of the season?
As far as the off season, I wanted to come here and make sure that I checked every box with the trainers, with the strength coaches, make sure I was doing every exercise right, every rep right. So no better place to do it here with the team, and I'm happy where I'm at right now, and I feel like I'm in a good place.
What tells you you're in a good place right now?
I threw my 4th live yesterday. I'm recovering real well, no issues throwing those lives. I'm building up properly, so I feel like I'm in a good spot.
What are your expectations for this season personally?
Do good.
30 starts. That's the goal, obviously for any starting pitcher. But as far as for me, I know in 22 I made 28, and last year was supposed to be a big year for me, and I couldn't show up. So this year is a pretty big one for me.
What do you think about the rotation this year? Obviously, the addition of Stroman, a big one.
Yeah, it's solid all around. Obviously, with Clark having a really good second half last year, Garrett obviously doing his job, and hopefully Miro don't bounce back to power this rotation and go somewhere we haven't been in a really long time.
Before I let you go, congratulations. You got married this off season, but I need to go inside the wedding. Best part of the wedding.
Best part of the wedding, probably after everything where we started taking a lot of shots, and party got a little wild after that. But obviously the ceremony and all that was beautiful. So happy.
Best dancer on the Yankees that was there.
Yeah. I think we had a lot of Yankees there. We had about 8 or 9 Yankees, and I'm really grateful for them showing up.
Oh, you're a smart man. You didn't want to give a name there. Nestor, thank you. I appreciate it. Best of luck this spring and this season.
Thank you so much, Maria.
You have been putting in.
Yeah. Oh, la. I bet I would be the best dancer at the party if I was at Nestor's wedding. I'd be the best dancer. Yeah. Oh, Cindy's in the house. Expectations win the World Series is the correct answer. Exactly, Texas Repo. That's the only answer. Yeah, I don't think they can hear you. I wonder if Herman was invited. Jesus. Gosh, Rico. I don't think Herman was there. Let's just say that. I don't think Herman was was on the guest list. He actually sounds more not nervous than Cole. Yeah. I mean, it's in a different situation too, Super Miguel. Like Cole had people in front of him, lights everywhere. I mean, that was just Meredith on the field. Go ahead. Let's see. I know there's more stuff that I missed at work today. I'm just happy these guys are back, man. Just back on the field, running around. Just having fun. Let's see. Let me try to find what Stroman said. Marcus Stroman. Marcus Stroman didn't expect to be a Yankee at all, but he gets chills when Cashman and Judge told him they wanted him. Let's see.
Being at all. This was a situation I didn't think I'd be in at all. You know what I mean? But it's a situation that has excited me more than anybody knows. You know, Cashman calls and says he wants you to play for the Yankees. That's like, it gives you chills. When Aaron Judge calls you and tells you he wants you to play for the Yankees, it gives you chills. You know, when everyone reaches out and tells you that they want you to be a part of this organization, you know what I mean? That puts me, I'm getting chills right now. Like, I can't wait to go out there.
That's like dope hat.
I really can't wait. It's hard for me to put into words, but I know I'm probably going to be slated third in the rotation, and that will line me up for the home opener against the Toronto Blue Jays. So
yeah,
I just love moments like that, and I feel like I'm the one to be in big moments like that, and I can't wait to feel the energy of the crowd. This was a situation.
Yeah, so he's going to be the home opener on the mound, so that's pretty dope. What up, Chef Nick? What's going on, bro? Yankees invested in Corey Kluber. That's for an advisor role, Chef Nick. He's done. He's retired. So Corey Kluber will be joining the team as an advisor, kind of like what Andy Pettit did. Herman got. I'm hearing that Hill was healthy. San Diego would have requested him over Brito and Vasquez in the Soto trade. I can't wait to see Hill pitch this spring. Can be very key piece. Yeah. If he pitches really well, man, it seems like we made the right decision on keeping him. Hill is one of my top guys to see this upcoming spring. He's saying the right stuff. Hope 12 to 15 wins. He will be liked. Yeah, I'm excited for Stroman. I just hope he plays well. But Cole's right, man. He brings that swagger, you know. Like he pulled up in a Stone Cold shirt with a dope hat on. Damn. Like Stroman got swag, bro.
This was a situation I didn't. This was.
Stroman also posted on IG, locked in for season, ring chasing with the squad, no time for nonsense. To all my family, friends, and acquaintances, I'm sorry if I didn't reply to messages or respond to missed calls. I'm busy. Love you, though. Talk to you all around Thanksgiving. Time to get to work. Let's go. That's what I love to see. Hill is that X Factor. Yeah, he's on the X Factor. He's on the Yankees X Factor. Position players are arriving soon. Can't wait to see Stan. Yeah, they're arriving, I think, the 20th. Or it might be earlier. Let me see. Let me just check real quick. Yeah, the Yankees, the 20th is when the rotation or the position players report. Yoendris Gomez is another live arm to watch. Upper 90s fastball with a wipeout slider. I just can't wait to see the depth pieces we have. And that's why this spring training is going to be fun to watch with, Gomez, Hill, Will Warren, Chase Hampton. Those four right there. That's who I'm going to have my eye on. It's going to be a fun time calling these games. What do you mean, Kenneth? I'm not weird. I'm not weird, man. So, yeah, we just Scott Efros on the 60-day IL. So is Jason Dominguez. And then Jose Trevino dealing with a calf strain. Should be out 2 to 3 weeks of action. But should be ready by opening day. That's pretty much the injury news that we have. This is a Stroman talking about Cashman. Hold on.
It sounds like you and Cashman are in a good place, the two of you, after what might have been some misunderstandings.
Cashman's the man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, what an incredible human being. Someone who's very personable. He's bopping around, saying what's up every day. I feel like he handles his role very different than most people in his position in other organizations. So, yeah, I'm very thankful for Cashman. I'm excited to learn from him, to be around him, to compete for him. We've had some great conversations so far. And yeah, he's an amazing human being. I'm excited to go out there and compete for him.
And it sounds like you and Cashman are in a good place, the two of you.
Okay. So Stroman looks like he's respecting Cashman now. Looks like they're best buddies now. You said it, Max. Those four are definitely big for us. Yeah, man. That's my four that I'm definitely gonna keep an eye on the mound. What is this talk that Bradish will start the season on the DL? I heard he got hurt. I think. Let me look it up real quick. I think it was inflammation. No, he sprained his UCL. Yeah, so Kyle Bradish sprained his UCL and will start the season on the IL. Damn, that's crazy. They might make a trade now, though. Wow. Jeff Passan tweeted saying that he plans to continue throwing and will try to pitch through it, but that just means Dylan Cease could be in play for the Orioles if he's really hurt. Henry Lelaine or something interested in him. Also, Little Durbin. Yeah, there's a couple of nice arms in our farm. Let me look up the list again. I know there's a full list of like the spring training invitees. Gotta find it real quick. Well, if Kyle Bradish is hurt, I would assume Baltimore would be looking into a trade. If Kyle Bradish is really hurt, I need my guy Peraza to have a strong spring. Keeping both Cabrera and Peraza is going to be tough. It is going to be tough. I really think Peraza, he's in a good spot. I think Peraza is more stable than Cabrera is. Looking for Giancarlo, big bounce back year. Can't join the party hitting below the Mendoza line for real, though. Yeah, he can't give us another 100 or 191 batting average year, Richard. That's for damn sure. He hates the Yankees. Don't make it. Giraffe. I don't know who that is. Was Big Joe? What's going on? Max Live Baseball is here, y'all. Let's go Yankees. What up, Max and Max? What's up, bro? Have you heard about Texas won't be signing Monty? Yeah, somebody said it earlier in the chat. Let's see. I wonder if that's because of their TV deal. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be unlikely that he's going to return to the Rangers. Wow. Red Sox could be in play, I guess. I don't know, man. It's tough to gauge where these guys is going to sign, man. It really is. Like Blake Snell, Jordan Montgomery, who knows where these guys are going to land? I thought Bali Sports is going down, like bankrupt or getting bankrupt or something like that. I heard. If Cabrera hits this spring, he will make the team. He plays infield and outfield. I think he would have a nice shot to make it over Pereira. Rico, I would say he would take Pereira's spot over Peraza's. I think Peraza's safe. Unless Jordan Vivas comes in and balls out and does better than him. Do you think the Yankees are back in on Monty? Well, hey, Brian Cashman kind of said today that they're not done making moves. Let's see. I'm trying to bring up. Okay, here's the tweet I was looking at. Brian Cashman on potential trade signings. I don't have blocked on my call sheet. For any agents that want to call, they certainly have the avenues to do so. And I'm always open-minded to listen to what's available. So Cashman saying, yo, my phone's always on. And the Yankees and Brian Cashman aren't afraid to make some moves. You think Trevino is going to do anything 3 wins? Oh, you talking about Lou Trevino? Well, he's going to be hurt. Yeah, Big Joe, he's going to miss probably a majority of the season. He had Tommy John surgery in May, so he won't be available till June or July or August, in my opinion. So he probably won't get many wins at all. Ace in the house, yeah, what's up, bro? I would feel so much more comfortable if the Yankees would sign Monty or Snell. I feel you, but they're confident in the rotation. It seems like the Red Sox have been trying to move payroll. Signing Monty would be contrary to their rebuilding efforts. I don't know when this guy is going to sign, man. I don't know where either. The Yankees offered Snell 5 years at $30 million per. How much would you pay Monty for 5 years? I would probably give him like 23 mil. Rico would be like my highest. 23, maybe 25. Yeah, I saw that we got Lou Trevino back. So I like the move. It's basically like a 2-year contract. It's a 1 year plus a club option. So the club options for next year because he's only going to be able to pitch a couple of months here this year. How'd you like Madam Web, Ace? Because I heard some really bad things about it. Unlike Snell, no draft picks would be lost and no IFA money. I'm sure if Montgomery landed in the Yankees' laps for maybe a cheap 2-year contract, then I think we have a shot. But it's hard to gauge what they're going to do right now. Yeah, they talked about. Oh my God, Ace says I'm about to rip this movie apart. I heard some really bad things about that movie, man. I don't think Torres is going to stay put. They were talking about Torres today. Brian Cashman says that the Yankees have not had any extension talks with Gleyber Torres, who is entering his final year before free agency. And that is from Greg Joyce. He's a Yankee beat writer. He also tweeted out a picture of a video of Luis Hill versus Austin Wells. Austin Wells hit on a. Here, let me bring this up real quick. That's a nice little hit from Austin Wells right here. Come on, bro. Ooh. Wells, nice hit. Had to mute that because they're playing Electric Avenue right there. Don't want to get a copyright. Boom. Smack that thing into the little gap over there. My favorite pitcher on the Yankees is Nick Ramirez. I just love his hanging curveballs over the middle of the plate. I'll remember that, Rico. The first time he does something wrong, I'm gonna be like, Rico, you said he's your favorite pitcher. What's he doing? What's he doing? That's like a hair. The hell is that? Yeah, no, it's like a hair. It's like a gray hair. It's probably from my beard. Did you see Manoa? He's looking good, bro. Put in some work. Yeah, I saw he lost some weight. Yeah, Ryan, I did see Manoa lose some weight. It looks like he looks slimmer. Nick Ramirez is my. Oh, Rico, I can't wait for some games, Rico, because you're like the funniest person to call games with. Oh, we got in the back of the early back page of the New York Post. Look at this, guys. That's nice. Hell bent on being a champion after disastrous 2023 boon and new look Yankees open camp with a singular goal. This should always be their goal. Why is this year different? Because this guy, look at his face. He looks scared out of his mind. He looks like if something goes wrong, then his ass is grass and Hal Steinbrenner is the lawnmower. Does anyone get that reference? I heard Austin Wells signed jerseys and took pictures with fans. Hell yeah. That's what's up. What up, my boy Jonathan in the house? Cole came out the gates with that statement. No? I think that was Aaron Boone that said that statement. Guess his booty's on the line. Interesting that nobody still gives a damn about New York Mets. Yeah, I feel bad. I don't feel bad, but it must be really tough to be a Mets fan. Must be really tough. Joe Montgomery's trending right now. Here's a funny little tweet. Blake Snell, Jordan Montgomery, and Cody Bellinger realizing spring training has started and Scott Boras is their agent. Facts. The Three Stooges. That's what they look like. That's what they feel like probably right now. You trust Booney? I had to trust Booney at this point. Have to. Heard 6 years, 150 mil on Snell. Yeah, that was our offer, and he turned it down. Rodon has to be feeling major pressure, rightfully so. He has to show up. He has to. He has the most. I think he has the most pressure underneath him. Rodon is getting paid too much money for him to be pitching like he did last year. I think he has definitely the most pressure. And I really think he's going to have a good year. I don't know if you were in the stream or not, but I heard that he threw mid to high 90s today, which is way better than what he did last spring training. So that's good news. Let me look up something real quick. Yeah, so this is Andy Martino. He said that about Cole or about Rodon. Rodon is ahead of schedule in terms of velocity, sitting in the mid 90s in his first live session, according to Andy Martino. We get injured too much. We need to improve Cole. Maybe a wake up call from. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, I was sharing some of Cole's press conference earlier, and he's like, bro, if I'm able to play, everyone else should be able to play too. Snell and Montgomery have to sign within 10 days. If not, don't sign them. Pitchers need around 40 days to get ready. If they sign late, they will rush to get ready. Yeah, exactly, Rico. That's the concern because that's what happened with. It seemed like that's what happened with Rodon last year. Even if they get hurt and then they come back, they're just not the same. It seems like Rodon, Hill, Stroman, Nasty, Cole. I like it. Yeah, so Cole, Rodon, Stroman. Clark Schmidt's probably going to be on our starting rotation, not Hill. Any one of them can sign whenever they want. They just need to tell Boras to get them any offers so they can play. I really think it's the agent's decision. At this point, it should be the player's decision, but the agents are. If it was the player's decision, I'm sure Snell would have said, "Let's go play for the Yankees." Boras was the one trying to get 9 years, $270 million. Calling you right now, Max Cole, back-to-back Cy Young Award winner. Ooh-wee. Hey, man, you got to put some money down on that. Damn. This is Rodon. He looks like he's in way better shape. A little sus pitcher, but, I mean, he's much slimmer. Yeah, Rodon looks like he's in really good shape. My guy, Mr. October, max coverage. You know the vibes. Drink it in, man. What's up, Reginald? Yeah, he does look like a brand new man, bro. Good for him. Harper's signed late, too. I don't think it will be an issue. Well, Harper's different. Yeah, Harper is he's one of the best players in baseball, and he doesn't pitch. Harper does not pitch every day. Players can sign late. Pitchers cannot. Yeah, pitchers take a. That's why spring training starts so damn. That's why spring training is 6 weeks long because you need the pitchers to get in shape and get ready. Yeah, Rodon with the revenge year. I hope so, Jonathan. Orioles are trying to get Luzardo. I saw Kyle Bradish is hurt. They really might make another trade soon. I can see it happening. Oh, the ice cream man's here. The ice cream man is in the neighborhood, guys. Y'all want something? I can go order some ice cream for y'all. I hate Pennsylvania weather. Hail, snow, and rain mix coming down. Thought someone was pounding on my roof. Sheesh. Kenneth, come on. Let's move on down to Florida, man. I mean, we get rain, but that hail and snow, sometimes we get hail, but not that much. Really don't want snow. Yankees can't afford another big, bad contract. Oh, we got a WWF cookie bar. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Do you smell what The Rock is cooking? Give me the strawberry shortcake and SpongeBob with the gummy eyeballs. Hey, man, I used to like those. I ain't gonna lie, those little SpongeBob ones. Ain't gonna lie, man. And those gummy eyeballs, they would hold flavor for a good 30 seconds to a minute. After that, it was just straight up like juicy fruit. Reggie's onto something right there. I'll take a push up. Okay, push up pop. Those are cheap. 15 wins, 4 losses, 2.63 ERA, 222 strikeouts with a 0.98 whip. Can't mess with the cold train. Oh, man. That is your Cy Young. I used to like WWF ice cream bars from ice cream bars back in the day, along with Buffalo Bill ice cream, man. See, this is what happened last time. Around the same time stamp as the last time I streamed. Y'all, we started talking about like what? Angelo came in here like Chef Gordon Ramsay talking about shrimp scampi, and then we all started talking about food and making me starving. Now I want some ice cream. Favorite ice cream flavor for me? Got to be cookies and cream. I do like mint chocolate chip. Mint chocolate chip is underrated. Mint chocolate chip is underrated. I mean, cookies and cream all day, but mint chocolate chip all day, baby. Looker in the house. Yankees losing to the Astros opening day in Texas. What? No. Now with Garrett Cole on the mound, Looker. Garrett Cole. He's going to do his thing. It looks like Justin Verlander, my boy, Jonathan sent me this on IG. Looks like Justin Verlander, he's behind schedule, so it might not be him on opening day. Rocky Road is up there too. Moose Tracks is up there too. But Cherry Garcia is my all-time favorite. If I'm talking about Ben and Jerry's, Cherry Garcia all day. That's my go-to, man. That shrimp scampi had me. Oh, bro, Angelo had that thing cooking up in the kitchen, man. Anything with peanut butter. Reese's ice cream is always good too. Chocolate ice cream and anything that goes with it. Ooh, what's up? FJE said the chocolate ice cream. Yeah, Max, we like the same ice cream, cookies and cream, and then mint. What about tea berry? Oh, I never heard of a tea berry. I do like the homemade Bluebell ice cream too, the vanilla. Yeah, I'm a vanilla guy. Get it? Get it? ALCS runs through Houston. Oh, hey, it could be. I'm not saying the Astros they're a thorn in our side. That's for damn sure. It's going to be a rematch of the 2022 ALCS. Yankees, Astros. This time the Yankees will prevail, and we will be heading to the World Series. Yo, I got a little too red-eyed about a week ago. Started pounding Uncrustables. You ate 12 Uncrustables? My God. Jesus. This man was on cloud 9. Blue Bunny red velvet ice cream cake. Ooh, I'm a cookie. The cookie cakes, a little ice cream on top. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're cooking with some Crisco. Butter pecan. That's good. That's good too, Joyce. Today I'm making chicken marsala. Ooh wee! Let me highlight Angelo, man. You got to watch out for Angelo. This dude can cook. I need to see some pictures, Angelo. You got to join the Discord or something, man. You got to send some of these pictures in the Discord, man. You got to show us how you get down in the kitchen. If the Yankees aren't gonna extend Glaber, trade him at the deadline and get what you can for him. I think it just depends on where we're sitting at in the season, Ace. We were talking about it the other day. If we're pretty much out of it, I would say trade Glaber. But if we're in a good spot, if we're, we rolling like we in 2022, I think we have to keep him, man. The bat's going to be too important for us. Appreciate you, NPR, for that sub. Thank you, NPR. I was crusty for 2 days after that. I bet. Butter almond? I don't think I've had that one. Longest World Series drought was from 1982 to 1995, which is 14 years. Last World Series appearance in 09, so 2010 to 2023. Do we break the longest World Series drought this year? I really hope so, Rico. We need it, man. And Rico, I've been reading a Yankees book, man, about the history of the Yankees, so I've been learning more. Been learning more about the franchise. Christopher said, "Did I miss something? I just got on and I'm hearing ice cream talk, honey." No, man, the ice cream truck just pulled up in my neighborhood, man. That's all that happened. And we started talking about ice cream for a little bit. Yankees aren't getting past the AL East. I think it's going to be the Orioles and Yankees two-man race. And the Orioles are already banged up. They already got Kyle Bradish heading to the IL. So I just I hope they don't trade for another pitcher like Dylan Cease. Lewis said the only way we trade him is if we suck. I think you're right, Lewis. At this point, Gleyber Torres is going to be too important for this team to be trading him right now. Best ice cream is the Blue Bunny Loaded Bunny Tracks bar. Never heard of it. Got to look into it. I'll make sure I don't miss anything. I'm about 2 hours away from Orlando. Yeah, I mean the Jays are probably they're going to be the third best team in this division. Like I don't think the Rays have enough talent this year. They have a lot of injuries. I mean, they had a lot of people that they traded away, especially with the Ron or Franco stuff off the field going on. So I don't think the Rays are going to be. Kevin Cash is a great manager, so I cannot rule them out, but I don't see them being top 3 team in this division. And the Red Sox are just, it seems like they're rebuilding right now. So I think it's going to be Orioles, Yankees, and you got the Blue Jays are pretty much always in it, but they don't ever get over that hump. What up, Raw? How you doing, brother? 273 batting average, 163 hits, 90 runs, 68 RBI, and 25 homers. We need Glaber. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think his bat is too damn important, man. Too damn important. I mean, like I said, I don't think Glaber is going to be a part of this team after this season, but his offense might be too important to trade unless by the trade deadline we just absolutely stink. I'm still amazed that I went to the original Yankee Stadium as a kid on Bat Day. Damn, they actually gave out baseball bats. Imagine if they gave out bats today. That is crazy, Rico. They would never do stuff like that again. That's way too much money. My prediction is the Orioles win 84 games. I think they overachieved last year. I think they win at least 90. I'd say 90 wins for the Orioles. 90 to 95. Just wondering, got a PA boy down there. Oh, he's killing it as a DA or as a DJ? Nice, bro. O's and Yankees will be neck and neck. Yeah, it's going to be, that's what I'm saying. I think it's going to be a two-headed race. Every year the Rays find a way. Don't count them out. Yeah, they have a great manager, Texas Repo. That's why they're always in it, no matter what. I'm worried the O's sign Trevor Bauer, and I don't think they'll sign Bauer. They'll probably make a trade, Lewis. I wouldn't call the Astros a dynasty yet unless they win one or two more World Series. Because, I mean, they have 2 in the last, 6 years? 7 years? If they win one more, I'd say they're pretty much a dynasty. I attended many bat days, kept my Thurman Munson bat until I was 50 years old. Damn, that's dope. That's really cool. 62 wins for Boston. No way the Yankees coming in third place. Yeah, we're not getting third. We're not getting third. 1993 Little League World Series, they gave out bats in the championship with Chase Utley and Williamsport. Never forget it. Everyone chanting USA chills up my back. You were there, Kenneth? From Stanton, Judge, and Soto going to hit over 40 home runs. You think all 3 of them are going to hit over 40? That would be insane if that happens, Angelo. I mean, if all 3 of those are all 3 guys are hitting 40 plus, and I don't see how this team can't win the World Series. The Rays need to move. Yeah, they're in a bad spot in Tampa. If they move to downtown Tampa, it'd be in a better spot, and they'd probably get more money. But they're like in St. Pete. I wonder how many home runs are going to have. We're going to have a ton of home runs. We always do. I just hope we can get more on base this season. Astros thought they had to use cameras to win 2017. Cameras and trash cans. Yeah, it was. It was very atrocious. I mean, people are like on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. They're like, how's there nobody in attendance? Well, granted, it was like on a Thursday or Wednesday, like during a weekday, and it was like 1:00. But then they showed who was it? The Minnesota, it was like the Twins game, same time, and they had like 40,000 people there. So there was no excuse. Yankees can beat the Astros in the ALCS. Just make sure Houston has some home field. They did stink last year at home. It was weird. All their games they won were on the road. It was really weird. Hey, hopefully we'll sweep them the first 4 games. Smash that like button. We got 40 in the building still. Smash that like button. Where we at? I got some free memberships trying to give away, but we got to hit the goal. Can't get to 65. 65 likes. We hand out some free memberships. I was there. I grew up about 45 minutes away from Mike Musina's hometown. Mike's brother was a teacher in training at my high school and was my math teacher in 95. Wow. That's such a small world, isn't it? They got to figure out what to do with Mike Trout, Big Joe. They really do. I mean, if they can somehow move that contract away from them, the Angels are definitely, it looks like they're in rebuild, but I don't think we'll sweep them. I don't think we're going to sweep the Astros. Hopefully we win the series 3-1, but sweep, I don't know about. I don't want Mike Trout with the Yankees, honestly. He's just too injury prone. I mean, he's still one of the best players in baseball, but he's just too injury prone. They got Clayton Beater with a little mullet. The Yankees just tweeted out a video of Beater and Loizaga. Make sure I don't miss anything. Yeah, Trout's back is so bad right now. Barry Bonds and his steroids would disagree with you about how you would get worse in baseball while you get older. Bonds broke the mold on getting better as he got older. His head grew by several inches. Yeah, the before and after pitches of Barry Bonds was crazy. See, like when I was growing up watching baseball, I saw Bonds with the Giants. I never saw him with the Pirates. So like as a kid, I didn't know he was taking steroids and stuff like that. But like looking at it now, I'm like, golly. That's crazy. I think Jose Altuve is a Hall of Famer. Yeah. I really do. Musina was really good. We got Clayton Beater when we traded Joey Gallo to the Dodgers. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see Clayton Beater. I'm trying to find that post. I'm trying to find that tweet of the players that's going to be at spring training. There's like a list of them, like the non-roster players. God, I can't find it. Yeah, he'll definitely get in. Altuve's definitely going to get in. What about Mariano Rivera? No, he got way better when he was getting older. Mariano was just he's just like with he's like Brady. Brady and LeBron, they just get better of age. I mean, his cutter was unhittable. Out of Snell, Bellinger, and Monty, can you see one of these guys falling in the Yankees' laps? I would probably guess if out of those three, I would say Monty would probably be the most realistic one, just because he'd be the cheaper out of the three and the more needed one. Like I know we would love to have Snell, but I would say Monty would be way cheaper than Snell, and he would just be as reliable. Mariano was a genetic freak. That man, my father was bawling when Mariano left the mound. Yeah, man, that's. I don't think we'll never see another Mariano ever again. No, I wasn't. When Michael Jordan played for the White Sox, I was like in what 93, 94. I was 1 year old. I see. I know now. I've seen the highlights and I've seen like the documentaries and stuff about him. I know, rah. I'm just saying, out of those three, that would be my most likely one probably to happen. It was 91. Yeah, I wasn't even born yet. Dude, Deion Sanders was a baller. Deion Sanders and Bo Jackson was a beast. It's pretty cool that Deion played for the Yankees. And Deion could actually play. Like Jordan stunk playing baseball. But Deion could actually play. Yeah, Bo Jackson was one of one. It was such a freak injury that ruined his career too. MJ 94, 95 when he was suspended from the NBA. Yeah, that's when the Houston Rockets won back-to-back years. Because I remember that because the only time they won the championship was when Jordan was was out of the league. Yeah, I bet that is cool for you, Jonathan. You got any Deion Sanders jerseys? Jordan was never suspended from the NBA. He retired. Yeah, he just retired and came back. That's how good Jordan was, though. This man retired, came back, and then won three straight championships. Jeez, man. I mean, of course, it's not all just Jordan knows the team, but still, like Jordan was when he left, they didn't win. He came back and they won 2 more. Let's see, I just got a tweet from Brian Hoke. Oh, here's some news about Juan Soto. Regarding Juan Soto, Brian Cashman said that, quote unquote, the odds are this is a 1-year situation. What? Before Soto will become a free agent. I don't see too many things stopping him from reaching free agency. That's just because he's Scott Boras client. But damn, that does not sound like they think they can re-sign him. That sucks. Just one bro, all black. Main reason I became a Falcons fan. That's why I like Virginia Tech for college football, Jonathan, is because I grew up watching Michael Vick in Virginia Tech. Bo was magical to watch run like a buffalo. He was Earl Campbell, Walter Payton, and a bull all in one. Yeah, that dude was crazy. All because of a hip injury. It was all gone. But yeah, this doesn't mean we're not going to re-sign Juan Soto, but it just he's gonna test the market regardless. Yeah, Marcus Vick wasn't as nearly as good as his brother, but he was pretty good with Virginia Tech. I mean, we were like top 10 when he was there as the quarterback. Stern could not say he was suspended, would have lost too much money. Yeah, Mario, I saw we're still looking for pitching, but I don't think we'll make a huge sign. But all right, y'all, I'm about to head out for the night. Appreciate you all for hanging out, like always. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Shout out to all the OGs. If you haven't subscribed, if you want to, hit that subscribe button. We'll be doing more of these streams, talking about some spring training news as spring training rolls around. And then when the Yankees start playing some games, I'll be live calling the games starting next weekend. It's going to be a fun time, man. We're going to have a lot of fun in these streams, these chats. So appreciate you all for hanging out. Have a good rest of your Thursday. Tomorrow is TGI Friday. You know, the weekend's almost here, so enjoy the rest of your evening. And I will see you all tomorrow around the same time, around 5:30. We'll talk some more. Hopefully, we'll see some more footage and stuff of the guys on the field practicing and stuff like that. But y'all are the best. Thank y'all so much. Hey, got you a like, was late, was working a lot today. You rock. Thank you, Cruise Control. Thank you. Thanks to everyone. Y'all are the best. Appreciate you guys so much. Shrimp scampi and cookie and cream ice cream, baby. There you go, Kenneth. There's your dinner for tonight, bro. Appreciate you guys. It's always fun. It's always love, peace, chicken grease on Max Coverage TV. Y'all are the best. And as always, go Yankees. See y'all tomorrow. I'm out here. Peace.